Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Hold up your hands. Now put them down. Ah, yes, I think I have the perfect fit, Mr. Earp.
Well, there's a slight wrinkle below the collar. Otherwise, very good.
Oh, the wrinkle is there because Mr. Earp keeps hunching his shoulders.
Stand normal, straight, Wyatt.
It just won't do.
You don't like it?
Well, I can't get at my guns.
Oh, that's it, because you have it buttoned. Please, let me show you. There. Now, when gentlemen who wear my coats wish to reach for a gun, they brush the skirts back with a quick motion. So, you won't be bothered. You see, Mr. Earp, I have made you my special model. Quick draw Prince Albert frock coat.
Well, I guess I won't be the first man bothered by a skirt. Tommy, I'll pay for the coat, but I can't wear it.
Oh, now hold your fire a second, Wyatt. I see the trouble. Where's the doeskin patch where the skirt covers his gun grips?
Oh, I always sew the patch in after the final fitting. Now, you see, the doeskin is very slick. Of course, it will be black. It slides over the gun grips inside. Oh, I've never had a complaint about a quick draw special.
Well, baste in the patches and show him.
Oh, yeah, the patches right away. Yeah, quick.
I just don't like it, Mr. Murdoch. I mean, that fancy vest and those city slicker pants.
Now that you've gotten rid of the vigilantes, you've got a reputation. Dress up to it, man. Now let Tommy have the coat, huh? I'm not going to have the Marshal of Wichita dressed like a busted cowhand.
All right. The cowhands are going to think I've gone fancy, and that quick draw coat's just liable to get myself killed. Well, I don't know.
That's fine. Now you look like the Marshal of Wichita.
Ooh. Like lightning he draws.
Now it's practice, and you'll be just as fast as you were with the old clothes.
But I just may not have an hour to practice. I'll have to wear the coat and back of the guns.
Oh, but Mr. Earp, that will spoil the lines.
I'm going to wear the coat. That's the way it's going to have to be.
Oh, but it looks so dressy the other way.
Tommy, you want me dressed to kill, huh?
Hmm?
Well, since in this vest and this actor's frock coat, I may be dressed to be killed. So give me half a chance anyway, will you?
Well, all right. Whatever you say.
That'll take care of you, Earp.
I thought you'd come a-running.
Buff Yancey, is that his name?
That's right.
Never heard of him, Pete. Did you?
No, but boys in his line of work use a lot of names.
Where is he?
He's in his room. I told him to stay there until you could talk to him.
Let's go see him. Where's your gun?
Here in the rack. Why?
I have to know if he's really fast and can shoot as good as you say. You'd better get it. Howdy, Graham.
Hello, Mr. Bennett.
We're making a little visit on one of your guests. No trouble, he's a friend.
Yes, sir.
I don't want Earp to find out about this. Understand?
Yes, sir.
He gave us vigilantes a bad time in court, and we mustn't forget it.
It ain't locked. Mr. Yancey, this is Mr. Bennett.
All right.
Pete tells me you're quite a gunfighter.
I do all right.
You put a head on Wyatt Earp a couple of times?
Beat him on every draw, if that's what you mean.
Why didn't you kill him?
No reason to.
Isn't he something, Dave? Even had the drop on Earp and he never killed him. Just slapped him in the face and took his gun away.
Doesn't make sense.
Nobody was paying him to, he says.
Why all the chatter? You fellas asked me here to talk about that pea-shooting marshal of yours. You talked like Wyatt was fast with a gun.
If you made Earp pull in his horns, why wasn't there talk about it?
Wyatt didn't tell.
Why did you wait so long to tell?
Nothing to brag about. Any more stupid questions? Keep your hands away from that.
I wasn't doing nothing, Mr. Yancey. I was just telling Dave.
Take it easy, son. You look pretty fast.
Earp's pretty fast.
But you do it quicker, don't you?
You're boring me.
And $500, would that bore you?
Yeah.
750 bore you?
Yeah. 1,000 mightn't.
When I pay that kind of money, I want to be sure. Earp buffaloed me once. I want to be sure I'm hiring a man who can revenge me. I like to see what I'm buying, Mr. Yancey.
Yeah, Dave ain't hiring nobody to commit suicide.
All right. You stand over there. Let's go on. Mr. Bennett, you get a word. One gun apiece. Is that a stopwatch?
For $1,000, I want Earp taken care of real good. I'm not sending you against him if you're an easy mark.
You say that real nice.
All set, Dave.
All right? When I say go, go. I don't believe it.
He's too old.
What was his time, Dave?
It's a deal, Yancey.
1,000 in cash on the bed.
Oh, no. 500 now and 500.
1,000 on the bed.
Are you sure you don't want to count it?
If it ain't right, I'll gun you instead of Earp.
Marshal Earp? Is that you, Marshal? I hardly recognized you all dressed up. Say, Dave Bennett's telling it around. There's a fella here in town who says he put a head on you.
Oh? What's his name?
Buff Yancey, Dave says.
Buff Yancey. Well, thank you, sir.
Mr. Marshal Earp. Mr. Marshal Earp.
Well, hi, Henry. How's your father?
He's fine. Gee, thanks for getting us back our horses.
Don't mention
Gosh, you going to a funeral?
it. Well, I hope not.
Well, you sure dress like it. Well, what I came to tell you. Better look at how you go into Dave Bennett's saloon. There's a gunslinger in there, and he's bragging after you.
Is his name Yancey? Buff Yancey?
Don't know his name, just a big mean-looking man.
Well, thank you, Henry. We'll both look out for him, okay?
Okay.
And you run along.
Wyatt. There's a fellow looking for you by the name of...
Yeah, I know. Buff Yancey.
Yeah. You know him?
Well, not by that name, no.
Did anybody ever put a head on you in gunplay?
Not that I recall.
I didn't think so. Yancey checked into the Wichita Hotel.
You know where he's from?
Registered from Abilene. Clerk says he palled it up in a bar with Pete Gamble. Had a talk in his room with Pete and Dave Bennett.
Dave Bennett and the vigilantes never give up, do they? Well, you better wait here, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, no. If you get killed, I want the story quick for my paper.
Thanks. Looking for a Mr. Buff Yancey.
Right here.
You really Mr. Yancey?
You know me, Earp.
We've never met before, Mr. Yancey.
You're a liar.
Oh, no. I hope you don't mean that, do you?
Give me a chance to get my guns off the rack and I'll show you.
All right. But let's make it legal. I'll wait outside and give you time to buckle on your guns. And you come out and submit to arrest, I'll make you play. Fair enough?
Suits me fine.
He's wearing a tailcoat. First time I ever saw him with one. It's bound to slow him up.
Fast or slow, I'll handle him.
Don't bet on that. Take him fast.
What are you so scared about?
Don't try to hide, Herb. Come on, step on, take what you got coming.
I hate to say it, but Mr. Marshall Earp ducked into the alley, Mr. Yancey.
Do me a favor, kid.
Yes, sir.
Tell Earp he can't hide forever. And I aim to gun him on sight.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go after him?
Get shot in the back? He's a marshal. Let him come after me. He'll have to do that or be laughed out of town.
I still think you should have gunned him.
Sure, that's what Dave Bennett figured. What Dave figures, I try not to do. You know, this Yancey just doesn't make sense.
He ran a bluff on you in front of a lot of people.
Sure, but why?
You can't afford to let that stick, Wyatt. Stay marshal.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to let it stick for a while, Mr. Murdoch.
Why? They'll think you're afraid of Yancey.
Come on, use your head.
Use my head. It's as simple as ABC. How can you control the hoodlums if you let Yancey get away with his bluff? You just can't wear that badge and duck this issue. Every drunken cowhand in Wichita will start gunning for you, don't you see?
Mr. Murdoch, you sure don't know much about gunslingers.
Oh, sure. Yancey doesn't make sense. I suppose you do?
Well, maybe not. Not yet. But I sent my deputy, Davis, down to see if he could recognize Yancey. I sure couldn't.
What'll that get you?
Well, a real gunslinger wouldn't let me get more than 3 steps into that saloon. Yancey checked his guns. And he gave me a chance to invite him outside. He also gave me a chance to duck out of the fight. And top guns just don't operate that way, Mr. Murdoch.
You think Bennett only hired him to run a bluff?
No. Bennett wants me killed for breaking up his vigilantes, and he also knows that I know he's a crook.
But Yancey is a liar and a fake. That it?
Well, he's a liar because I never saw him before. I'm going to have to find out whether he's a fake. How'd you like to be a mighty big help, Mr. Murdoch, by trying to get a line on Yancey?
Anything, Wyatt. But you've got to work fast.
Marshal Earp! Marshal Earp! He says you can't hide forever. He says he'll gun you on sight.
Thanks, Henry. Now, you push along. I don't want you getting yourself hurt.
Gosh, you sure ain't scared of him, are you?
Sure, I'm scared. I'm awful scared. Now, you go tell him I said that.
Well, I'll tell him.
It'll take hours. Maybe days to get a line on him. Why don't you just go shoot him and have it over with?
Is that what you brought me to Wichita for?
But he's a killer. He's hired out to Bennett. He just wound him. Buffalo him. Do something.
Well, I like Yancey.
What?
There's always a big reason why a man brags that much.
Oh?
There's something that goes on in a man's eyes when he challenges you to a gunfight. I don't know exactly what it is, Mr. Murdoch, but you catch a glimmer of what he really is. For him, it might be the last few seconds of truth.
All right. You like Yancey. Why?
Well, he just doesn't have that real killer look. Oh, he acted tough and talked tough, but his eyes told me he was driving himself to the job. If it ever came to a real showdown, I just couldn't wound him. He'd want to go all the way. I'd have to kill him. That isn't a good marshal's job.
All right, Wyatt. I'll get right to work on it.
Thanks. I'm going to go down and check out the rest of my deputies. Maybe one of them has heard of Yancey.
Is that right? Thanks, Gus. We sure got Earp hunting for a hole, Yancey.
Yes, sir.
He hid out in Murdoch's office, then hightailed it over to jail, probably begging his deputies to protect him.
Big favor to ask, Mr. Murdoch, for Mr. Earp. Thought I'd better not send us through the wire down to the station. Would you send a telegram for us?
Sure. What are you doing? Going outside of Wichita for information?
This time we are, sir.
Put this on the wire, will you? You hear that? I told you what would happen.
Yeah, I know you told me. Hear any news from Arkansas?
Never heard of Buff Yancey. No record. Nothing in the newspaper files.
All right, I guess the time's run out.
But there was a family in Arkansas, as Davis remembered. Had a boy named Calvin Turner, called Bud. Deserter from the war. Family no good and this boy no better.
I'd like to know more about these people, Davis. Did they work steady? Were they pleasant to people? They'd send their kids to school? What do you remember?
Well, there's not much I can remember. The old man was grouchy and kicked the kids around.
This Bud, was he handy with guns?
Must have learned something about him in the Army. Otherwise, he was shy and timid. Went off to war young.
That probably made him more timid. Mr. Davis? You know where Mr. Yancey's guns are?
In his room. He don't trust public racks.
Can you get a pass key to that room?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Watch the hole.
Earp isn't coming after you.
Never expected him to.
Well, I think it's about time you went after him.
Sure. Might as well get it over with. I'll kick in that jail door and...
Good evening, Mr. Yancey.
You do have a little nerve.
Where are your guns?
In my room.
Good. We'll settle it there. Alone. Take your time, Mr. Yancey. I'm in no hurry.
You better be.
You better check your guns, Mr. Yancey. Anytime. You're a brave man, Mr. Turner. Don't be foolhardy.
I'm going all the way. Dead cartridges. Well, give me what's coming to me.
Your real name, Bud Turner? Galena, Arkansas? What happened to you during the war?
I was afraid. I ran away.
Well, everybody's afraid at one time or another, but it's only common sense to be afraid. They punish you for running away?
No. The living ones didn't notice. Only my dead friends saw me.
You think they accuse you?
I don't know. But sooner or later, a man accuses himself. So I hit the trail. I bought me guns. I wandered around trying to be brave enough to face a fight. Found out it was the only way to exist.
You faced it.
With dead cartridges and a slow draw. I came to Wichita because I heard you were the best.
That was brave, Mr. Turner.
I did draw against the drop.
And that was stupid.
Sure was. Why'd you shoot?
Well, I'd have been a murderer if I had. See, I got a key to your room, and I came in and put dummy cartridges in your guns. Now, just one more thing. Did you take money from Mr. Bennett?
Yeah. $1,000. Stuffed it under the rug.
You had quite a little personal problem, didn't you? All right. Prove to yourself you have a lot of courage, haven't you?
I tried to.
You know, I had a cousin once. Devil of a fear lived inside of him for years, until one day he had to face it. Like you did. You're no coward, Mr. Turner. You proved you had a lot of courage. Now give yourself a little extra proof. Return this to Mr. Bennett.
Yes, sir.
They've been up there an awful long time.
I haven't heard any shots. I think I'll go check. Did you get him?
No.
Yancey, what's the matter with you? Yancey!
Don't anybody mess with Wyatt Earp. He was faster than me. And he'll handle any 10 of you.
All right, the fun's over. Throw your guns in the road. You men get off that horse.
I'm glad to see you, Mr. McCready. Pick up their guns and start into jail. Help this man. Where you heading, Mr. Turner?
Arkansas, I reckon.
Well, Helena's a good town. I hope you settle there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Earp. I can handle things from now on.
What happened?
Nothing much. You know, that tailor did an awful nice job on this coat.
Yeah, but that killer, Yancey.
Well, like I told you, there's always a big reason why a man brags that much. Right nice fellow once I got to know him. He took off for Arkansas.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Mr. Wilkins? 3 cents, jackknife, and a watch. Is that right?
That's right.
Sign that receipt.
Boy, you can sure give a man a hangover with that gun barrel of yours.
Well, that's better than being shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon. Thank you, Marshal.
And don't come back.
Don't worry. I won't.
Mr. James, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a dime. Rabbit's foot and a comb. Sign it. Mr. Clements, 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, and 12 cents. Looks like you didn't spend much, Mr. Clemens. You're lucky.
Sure. Real lucky. Spending my vacation in this hole.
Oh, it's not too bad. Food's pretty good.
Listen to me, Earp. You made a monkey out of me, and I'll be back. And I'm not coming alone, either. My brothers will be with me, and you'll wish you'd never seen me.
Clements, you made a monkey out of yourself. You didn't check your guns, and you had plenty of time to do it. Now, as for your brothers, I took care of Mannon, and I'll be very happy to meet the rest of them.
I'll tell them.
Yeah, you do that. Now, here's your gun. But I don't want you to load it or put it on until you get in the outskirts of town.
You're throwing me out of town, huh?
That's right. When you cool off, you can come back in town if you want to. But remember to check that. Come here. Sign your receipt.
Like I said, I'll be back.
I'll be here. Clements. You slam that door and I'll throw you back in the cell.
That young Clements is going to turn out even worse than his brothers, if he lives long enough.
His pride's hurt, that's all. He'll get over it.
Marshal, there's a funny-looking dude over at the Wichita. Says he wants to see you.
A dude?
Yeah, and packing the biggest gun I ever saw. You ought to see the size of it.
Yeah, I guess I ought to. Sam, check those out for me, will you?
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in a while.
So Earp came from Ellsworth to Wichita several months ago, huh?
Yep.
Well, why'd he leave Ellsworth? They run him out?
Yep. I insulted him, so he left. He's very sensitive.
Now, never mind the sarcasm. I just want the facts, Doctor. I want to know everything there is to know about Wyatt Earp. Well, now what's the matter?
Nothing. I was just wondering if you'd fit a regular-sized coffin or if I should have one specially made to order. A little wider across the beam.
Now, you stop talking like that, or
what?
Or you stop drinking out of my bottle. Now, you ready to answer my questions?
All right. I'll answer all I can.
Well, now, how many men did he kill?
Who?
Well, who do you think? Wyatt Earp.
Oh, him. None? None as far as I know.
All right. None? Well, what kind of a frontier marshal is that?
I think I'd better let the marshal himself answer you on that one.
Are you Wyatt Earp?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've come a long way to meet you. My name is Buntline, Ned Buntline. You heard of me, of course.
I don't think I have, Mr. Buntline.
Oh, you must have. I write dime novels about the West. I've written hundreds of them. What's the matter, you people out here? Don't you read?
Well, I was just about to ask you the same question. Can you?
Well, Sir, you are addressing a man whose command of English is the envy of...
A simple no or yes will be sufficient, Mr. Buntline.
Well, of course I read, you idiot.
Then you're under arrest.
Under arrest? What for?
For that.
Huh? For what? Oh, I'm a little nearsighted. I can't see a thing. Oh. I beg your pardon, Marshal.
If you don't mind.
This isn't loaded.
Well, the law makes no distinction between loaded and unloaded guns, Mr. Buntline.
It isn't even mine. Just read the inscription on it.
What's this all about?
It's a gratuity, Mr. Earp. It's a small token of my admiration for you as the most stalwart of the... It's not true that you haven't killed anybody here in Wichita, is it? Oh, it doesn't make a difference. People will never believe that. They'll believe what I tell them to believe. Marshal, this is your lucky day.
Mr. Buntline, I think you've been drinking a
Well,
little too
of
much.
course I have. That's what saloon's for, isn't it?
Well, I think you better come along with me.
Well, I certainly will. That's what I've traveled 2,000 miles to do. Mr. Earp, you are one of the... I've undergone a great many inconveniences to make this trip. I left my favorite razor back in Boston. I forgot it. Now I can't shave until I get back home.
Why not?
Because I'm sensitive.
Oh.
And believe me, sir, I didn't leave a luxurious home in New England just for the trip. I came here for one purpose, and one purpose only, to see Marshal Wyatt Earp of Wichita and to offer him fame and wealth beyond his wildest dreams.
Mr. Buntline, I still haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Well, now, surely the thought of fabulous wealth, complete financial independence, surely that's a thought worth exploring, is it not?
Go ahead and explore it.
Smoke, gentlemen. They're specially made. Cost more than $1 each.
No, thanks.
Are the windows open? I'll take one.
Mr. Earp, have you ever heard of a man named William F. Cody?
Buffalo Bill? Sure.
Do you know who made Buffalo Bill? Do you know who changed him from a nondescript, practically penniless hunter into an international figure of fame?
No.
Do you know...
You know this isn't a bad cigar? Thank you.
Do you know who made Buffalo Bill the idol of every female in America? Do you know who enabled him to earn 50,000 American dollars in less than 1 year's time?
No, who?
Me, Ned Buntline.
It figures.
And I can do the same thing for you. Now think of it. Your name up on the banners, just like Buffalo Bill's. Ned Buntline presents his Wild West show, featuring in person Wyatt Earp, the great frontier marshal. How does that sound to you?
It sounds ridiculous.
What? Well, maybe I haven't made myself clear. All you'd have to do would be to...
All I'd have to do is stand up on a stage and make a fool of myself, get all dressed up in fancy clothes, and smile at 1,000 staring faces. Oh, you make yourself very clear.
Now, just a moment, Marshal. Don't... I warn you that...
I'm the one that does the warning around here. Now, you get out and stay out. Go on to back where you came from.
Well, you can't
Come on,
talk
just
to me
get
like
out.
that. I'm not...
Oh, quiet. You took the fella too serious. He was only trying to make you filthy rich.
Filthy is the word.
Sit down. I want to give you some advice. Oh, I know you never listen to any of it. But will you please sit down now? Please listen to me.
All right.
Wyatt, each man has to decide what he will do or won't do for money. But I hated to see you passing judgment on Buntline.
I didn't do that.
A plain no is enough. Instead, you throw him out. That's passing judgment.
I guess I did lose my temper.
Buntline can claim respect on a good many counts. I'd say offhand that he's made about 1 million children happy. Don't you add that to his favor?
Yeah. All right. I was wrong. I'll apologize to him.
Good. Oh, and another thing. He went to considerable trouble and expense to have this thing specially made for you. Now, the least you can do is try it out for him.
Maybe I will.
Look at that. I wonder what it is.
Well, good morning, gentlemen.
He's alive. It talks.
Come on, let's go to town. We got things to do.
Now, wait a minute, kid. That'll keep. That's one thing you gotta learn. Never pass up fun when you find it. Life's too short.
What do you mean? What do you mean, fun?
Fun. Say, you know, that's a real fancy outfit you've got on that.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a nice...
Yeah, no, stop it, will you?
Say, wait a minute, mister. There's one thing you gotta learn about this country. Don't insult people who are trying to make friends with you.
Well, I didn't insult you. I'm... will you have a cigar?
Well, you're a dude smuggler, huh? You're in trouble.
Oh, I'm no... Hey, now, cut it out, you men, will you? Now, I warn you, you'll regret it.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. I don't think the marshal would like to see his friends mistreated.
The marshal, huh? You friend of the marshal?
Wyatt?
Yeah.
Well, I should say I am. He's practically a partner of mine. Now, I tell you, let's just forget this, and I won't say anything. I've got a sense of humor.
Well, it's a good thing you have. Yeah, you're going to need it where you're going. You're coming with us.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Shut up. You're coming with us.
Well, I guess I am.
Marshal, that Wild Clements kid is back here looking for you with one of his brothers.
Oh, they checked their guns?
No.
Where are they?
Sitting on their horses right up the street. And listen, Marshal, you know that noisy tenderfoot that was here yesterday? Buntline?
Yeah?
Well, he's with him.
You sure?
Positive.
That's close enough, Marshal.
Mr. Buntline, you're in bad company.
None of my choosing.
Shut up.
Yep, I told you I was coming back.
Chip, you surprised me. I figured you'd raise your kid brother to fight his own battles.
I did. I just come along to see it was a fair fight. That don't mean no shotgun against a 6-gun. It's gonna take some mighty fancy scattergun shooting to miss your dude friend here.
Hell, I've never had to kill anyone yet. I'd hate to have you be the first.
It's going to be you or me. You can make up your mind to that.
I'm sorry, boy.
Never mind being sorry. Just get rid of that shotgun. Then you and the kid can shoot it out alone with 6 guns.
What about you?
You know me better than that. I'm not butting in if it's a fair fight.
All right, Hal, you got yourself a shootout. I'll be right back.
He's yellow.
No, he ain't. He says he'd be back, he'll be back. You just better be fast today, kid.
Don't worry about it. I can beat him.
Yeah, I reckon you can at that. Matter of fact, I'd be willing to make a bet on it if I could find somebody to bet with.
You stay here. All right, Hal, get off your horse.
You said something about a wager, Mr. Clemens. I'd like to bet $100 on the marshal.
You get yourself a bet.
All right, hold it right there. Now make your play.
You're crazy. You can't hit anything from there.
I can hit you. Now draw.
What's that?
That is a buntline special.
What, now, just a minute.
Sam, come on over here and break that up.
Well, you had your shootout, Hal. You're still alive. I'm glad.
You really are.
Yeah. We're going to the jail.
Yeah. You're a mighty excitable little man, Mr. Buntline.
And you're a coward, Mr. Clemens.
Hold it!
You talk about fair fights. You were going to use that rifle on the marshal.
Oh, it might have looked that way to you, but...
Are you staying in town? If you are, check your gun now.
No, I'm not staying.
Mr. Clemens, you owe me money.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I wasn't going to use this rifle on the marshal.
Yeah, well, I say you were.
Well, I say I wasn't.
Yeah, all right. You were. Gentlemen, the drinks are on me.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not till you get that patched up.
Well, we can patch and drink.
You come on over to my place.
I'll see you at the Texas house.
Thank you, man. There you are, Mr. Buntline. I'm sure you won't have any complications now. Just wear that for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, I may wear that a little bit longer.
How's your jaw feel?
Well, it's still a little sore, but nothing to affect my drinking.
Would you like a little nip?
You're the doctor.
Well, I prescribed a little spot of elixir.
All right.
I call this Plume's Spaventure. I'm sure you like it.
Good.
It'll take the wrinkles out of your jaw and out of your head. Hold her now. There we go. A little toast.
Uh-huh.
To your health, Mr. Buntline, and to your courage.
Oh, Doc, well, thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
If I was a drinking man, I'd join the doc in that toast.
Well, that's very kind of you to say that, Marshal. Good. So you like the special, huh?
Yes, sir, I sure do. It's a fine weapon.
Good, good. Sit down, Marshal.
Well, thank you. There are a couple of things I'd like to say to you. First, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your action on the street today. You're a very brave man.
Well, I never did anything like it before. You know, Marshal, I think there's something about your part of the country that gives men courage when they need it.
An interesting observation, Mr. Buntline, and very possibly true.
There's something else. I owe you an apology. I hope you'll accept it.
An apology? What for?
For treating you the way I did yesterday. I had no right to be angered by your business proposition. I'm sorry.
Does that mean you accept it?
No, sir. I've thought it over, and, well, I decided against it. I thank you just the same.
Well, I wish you'd tell me why.
Well, I'll try to answer that. I guess it's because I like the frontier. I like the people. I admire and respect them. Even the bad ones sometimes.
I think I know what you mean. Those Clemens brothers, for instance. No matter what else they are, they're still strong men.
Yeah. It takes a certain kind of man to make the West. It always has. I guess I just wouldn't be happy in any of the surroundings, Mr. Buntline. No matter how much money I could make elsewhere.
Well, we'd have cleaned up, you and I. Well, I tried anyway. Believe me, the trip was well worth it.
About this gun.
Now, that gun is yours.
Well, I'd like to keep it, Mr. Buntline, but I can't accept it as a gift. I'll buy it from you. Regulation Colt's worth about $60 new. I figure this is worth about $100. Will that be all right, Mr. Buntline?
It will not. Now, look, I'll make more than 100 times what that cost with my eyewitness account of the hair-raising, breathtaking six-gun duel in the dusty, silent, sun-baked streets of Wichita, Kansas, at 10 cents a copy.
All right, Mr. Buntline. I accept it with thanks. Saved a life today. Might have been my own.
Marshal, all I can say is Wear it in good health.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I better get back to Boston and get a shave. Goodbye, Doctor.
Bye.
Yeah. Marshal Earp.
Goodbye, Mr. Butler. You have a good trip now.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Wyatt Earp, as Marshal of Wichita in 1875, had gone against hardened killers like Manon Clements and John Wesley Hardin, mature men with a lust for blood and a quick hand on the grip of a Colt 45. But there was a group of desperados, most of them 18 or 20 years old, who styled themselves Billy the Kid or the Pecos Kid or the Comanche Kid. A few of them were like young Lonnie McVeigh, known as the Kansas Kid, who found himself hounded by a reputation and driven toward death at the end of a posse's rope.
How bad is he?
Not too good.
We better get him to a doctor.
Anything really new in the paper?
Well, the Times in New York City is charging corruption by Tammany Hall. The French have asked President Grant if he'd like a statue.
Of himself?
No, a Statue of Liberty. They want to give it to us because we're the first republic.
Oh, I think that's a very nice idea. How much would it cost?
No, Martha, that's not the point. The point is that if they gave us...
Lonnie!
Yeah, it's me.
Now, Martha, why have you come here?
Used to be my home, didn't it?
Lonnie, my boy, it's still your home. We've missed you so and waited.
Martha?
There's a posse after me. That's the only reason I came back.
A posse? You expect us to hide you here?
I always thought you were my father.
Oh, now, John.
We told him last time he mustn't ever come back.
Oh,
You agreed to it?
I know, but why did you come here? Why is the law after you?
There's something I didn't do.
You see, John.
No. He's a stage robber and a murderer. Get out.
Not right now.
Please, John.
He can't expect us to hide the Kansas Kid from the law.
Shut up. I'll hide myself. I don't want you to do anything but shut up. Ain't asking you. I'm telling you.
Lonnie, not your own father.
You practically threw me out. Ignored me when I was a kid. I don't owe you a thing. As far as I'm concerned, you're just any stranger. And this is just any house.
You can't hide here.
Who's stopping me?
Plain common sense ought to stop you. That posse will report to Marshal Earp. This is the first place he'll search.
He nor any other marshal don't know my real name.
And you're not going to tell on him, John. You can't. He's our son.
He won't tell on me. He knows what he'll get if he does. Turned my horse loose and made it here on foot. I'm dead beat. I'm going upstairs. The least you can do is give me a bed for the night. Considering you haven't much choice.
Now, Martha, we agreed
Lonnie,
that...
what are they after you for?
They say I killed a man. They aim to hang me.
Marshal Earp, this is Sheriff Osborne from Kingman County.
Howdy. Mr. Earp, these are my two deputies, Larson, Jones. Glad to know you. A long way from home.
Yeah. They chased the Kansas kid into town, but he got away.
Oh, how? The kid shot Danny Ober just as we were overtaking him outside the city limits. We had to stop, take care of him. He's over at the docks now. Doc Fabrique's a good man. Seemed to know his business. Sit down, gentlemen. How do you think the kid's holed up in Wichita? Huh? Oh, he has to be. Rode in here not more than half an hour ago. What's he wanted for besides wounding one of your deputies? Well, he killed a Wells Fargo guard in a stage holdup outside of Kingman City. I'm having some of these printed up. The Kansas kid. There are a dozen kids this and that. What's his real name? Nobody knows. Works out of the brush country. Never comes into town, huh? If he has, he's sure got sense enough not to brag on who he is. But you men can identify him? We got close enough for that. He's slender, brown hair, brown eyes, good-looking kid.
Marshal Earp, we picked up a stray horse that was wanted on Cross Street off Douglas Avenue. I got him outside.
That could be the kid's horse. Let's take a look.
This is the one right here.
Mr. Blaze, 3 white stockings. Belongs to the kid, all right. Looks like he was traveling light. A long ride. Looks like an old saddle, too. About 8 or 9 years, I'd say. Uh-huh. And this saddle maker's mark might give us a lead. Looks like old man Gentry's. Here in Wichita? Yeah. We'll take the horse on down to his shop. You and your men might as well get some rest and something to eat. Any objection to my going along with you, Mr. Earp? Well, happens there is. Old man Gentry may not want to talk in front of strangers. Okay, you're the law in Wichita, so long as we get the kid. If he's here, you get him. Come on, boy.
Who is it?
Your mother.
Where's the old man? Did he go to turn me in?
I don't know.
I was born in this house. I might as well die here.
If you're innocent, as you say, you should give yourself up.
Stand trial, I suppose.
Yes.
They've tagged me with enough jobs to hang me 9 times.
We know Marshal Earp. He's a decent young man. He goes to our church.
Awful fast with a gun, I hear.
He'd treat you fairly.
I'm good with a gun, too.
Guns. That's how it started. You were smaller than the boys your age. You thought you'd be even up with guns.
I evened up.
Your father would have stood by you. The morning you ran away, he'd gone to hire a lawyer. What have you done now? What have you brought to us?
The old man's walking around in the yard. Guess he can't make up his mind to turn me in.
I want you to make up your own mind. Go to Marshal Earp and tell him you're this Kansas kid.
Too late, Mom.
It's never too late to...
To go to prison? I could take that for stage robbery. But you don't know what it's like to have a reputation like mine. They accuse me of holdups I was miles away from, of shooting men I never saw in my life. Every crime that's unsolved, I did it. I'm the Kansas kid.
And proud of it.
Not anymore.
Then go to Marshal Earp. Tell him what you've just told me.
Mom, I never could talk to Papa. But I used to be able to tell you things.
Tell me now, Lonnie.
All right. You ever hear of lynching?
Yes.
Earp would hand me over to that posse. They'd hang me on the trail.
That your saddle, Mr. Gentry?
Yeah, I made it.
You remember who bought it?
Forget.
You keep a record of all your sales, don't you?
No.
Look, Mr. Gentry, Wichita is a small town. The boy that rode that can't hide here for very long. Now, if you know who it is, the kindest thing you can do is to tell me.
How do you figure that?
Some men from Kingman County are after him. I can vouch for me and my deputies, but the other crowd spots him first. I can't vouch for them. Your memory improving?
You wouldn't want me to remember, Wyatt.
Some friends of mine involved?
Good, decent people.
Now, withholding information like this may lead to the arrest of an outlaw. You know what that means?
Jail? You wouldn't go that far.
Yes, I would if I had to. Come on, you might as well tell me. I'm going to find out anyway.
Okay, Wyatt. I tried to protect a good family. John McVeigh bought it from me.
John McVeigh? I'm looking for a kid that's 18 or 19 years of age. Does he have any children?
He had a son, if you must know.
I almost wish I didn't have to know.
He's their sorrow, Wyatt. Make it as easy on them as you can.
Yeah. I'll be back for that later.
Oh, hello, Wyatt. Come in.
Evening, John.
Won't you sit down?
Oh, thanks. Is your son at home?
Wyatt.
Look, I know you want to lie to me. I couldn't blame you much if you did.
He said he didn't kill the Wells Fargo guard.
Well, maybe he didn't.
I'm not trying to make excuses for him. People blamed his mother and me. They always blame the parents when a boy goes wrong. Well, they shouldn't blame his mother. I'm the one, I guess. Always on the go. Ohio to Illinois, Illinois to Kentucky, and then out here. Scratching for a living. And forgetting, I guess, that my boy needed a little of me. And every time he needed me, Wyatt, I wasn't around. Ain't much feeling between us, I guess, and heavens knows there ought to be. I still don't know the whole answer between him and me, but Wyatt, save him for us if you can.
I'll do what I can, John. Now I have to arrest him. Where is he?
Oh, not alone, Wyatt. He's got 2 45s. Give Mrs. McVeigh a little time. Perhaps she can talk him into...
All right, Marshal Earp. Come and get me.
No, Lonnie. He's our friend.
No friend of mine.
I'm sorry.
Take it careful, Earp.
Don't shoot him. Aim at me. Finish what you've started, Lonnie.
Mom, that was a crazy thing to do. I might have pulled the trigger accidental. Not so smart of you, Mr. Earp. Why didn't you jerk your guns before you came in?
Well, this is your home, Lonnie. I didn't think you'd want to do any shooting in here.
My home. Sure. Ask him.
I want a fair trial for my son.
You promised that, Wyatt.
Of course. Come on, Lonnie. Before I turn you over to the posse, you and I will have a long talk. Come on.
Bye, Mom.
Oh,
You deny you took any part in the Wells Fargo robbery near Kingman City, huh?
Yes.
All right, I used to work for Wells Fargo. Think I better get a telegram off to Ed Beatty in Topeka. He's their special agent for Kansas.
What good will that do? You have to turn me over to the Kingman County officers anyway.
Not tonight, I don't.
Well, give me the rope as soon as you do.
You think they're going to lynch you? What makes you so sure of that?
I know Osborne.
Look, you wounded one of his men. He's pretty sore about it, and he's got a right to be, but that doesn't make him a lyncher.
Have it your way.
I want you to give me an honest answer to one question. Did you ever kill a man?
No. I shot up several, but I never killed anybody.
All right.
What difference does it make?
Makes the difference between a sentence for armed robbery and the rope. That's quite a big difference to your folks.
They don't care.
They care very much, more than you deserve.
Oh, sure.
Don't you play tough with me. First time you get into real trouble, you run for home. What'd you expect to find? Strangers, a mother and father that hate you?
I don't know.
You found your parents. Good people that love you in spite of everything you've done. If I didn't think you were sorry for the pain you caused them, I wouldn't even waste the cost for a telegram. Holly! You put this prisoner in a cell by himself. I'm not going to book him yet, and I don't want any word going around town about it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go down to the Eagle office and send a telegram by press wire. I'll be back in 10 minutes. As soon as I hear from Wells Fargo, I'll get word to your folks. Otherwise, I won't be sleeping tonight.
Well, we better get back to the jail. See if Earp has tracked down that saddle mark.
I don't trust that Earp fella, Charlie. Why didn't he take you along?
It's his town.
Hey, you the lawman from Kingman City that's after the Kansas kid?
Yeah, you seen him?
No, but Marshal Earp sneaked a young fella into jail. Maybe he's pulling a fast one.
Oh?
I got a good look at the kid.
Slender, brown hair, brown eyes?
Yeah, that's him.
You just bought yourself a drink.
Oh, thanks.
Sit down, boys. We don't want any trouble with Earp. He's against lynching.
Oh? You aim to swing the kid?
Just as quick as we get him away from Earp and out of town. But we're going to have to play it smart.
You sure Wyatt won't turn him over to the posse? John!
Of course he won't. Not till he hears from Wells Fargo.
Is there some legal trick they could work?
No, Martha. They're officers of the law. Why should they want to work some trick?
Because I'm going over to that jail.
Now get hold of yourself. Wyatt'll think we don't trust him.
I trust Wyatt, but not those Kingman County men. Lonnie told me something.
What?
There won't be a fair trial. Lonnie says they'll lynch him.
This cowhand was
What's a big conference?
Wyatt, there's some wild talk I think you ought to know about.
What's that?
Cowhand in the Texas bar is telling us that the new prisoner's the Kansas kid.
You can't keep a cowhand from talking.
Yeah, but Marshal...
Here you made an arrest. Fellow told me he recognized the prisoner as a boy who used to live around here.
That's right, Mr. Osborne. Name of Lonnie McVeigh.
Well, I guess I ought to take a look at him.
Sit down for a second. Lonnie admits to being the Kansas kid.
Say, fast work, Marshal.
Yeah, but he denies pulling the Wells Fargo job.
Sure. Denying it, what's he got to lose? You believe him?
This wire just came from Ed Beatty. He's a special agent for Wells Fargo in Kansas. I wired him asking if he was positive the kid pulled the job.
Uh-huh. Well, all he says here is that his men on the case have some doubt.
Yeah, well, I know Ed Beatty. He'll check with the Pinkertons.
You know, there's one point we both forget.
What's that?
McVeigh claims to be the Kansas kid. But is he?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, maybe I ought to take a look at him anyway, just to make sure.
All right. I kind of hope he is bragging. Stand up, Lonnie.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Turn around, son.
You know me, Osborne.
I never saw the kid in good light close up. Tell him to turn around. Look, he's got to identify you. It's important.
All right.
Well, I sure couldn't swear to it. Maybe you ought to have my boys in here take a look at him. They get a better look at the kid? Well, Larson did. You know, it'd be a long haul back to Kingman with the wrong man.
I thought you were going to telegraph Wells Fargo.
I did. They're checking with the Pinkertons. Are you still claiming you're the Kansas kid?
Osborne knows I am. This is just some kind of a trick.
Maybe you're the tricky one. If my boys aren't any more certain than I am, we're wasting time. Well, it's just common sense to have them identified. For your sake, I got to be positive. Go get your boys.
Mrs. McVeigh is here. I asked her to wait in there.
Thanks, Ollie. That's very smart thinking.
I want to make the rounds.
Right. See you later.
You bet.
Come in, Mrs. McVeigh. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's quite all right.
Won't you please sit down?
Thank you. You're not going to let them take him away.
No. As a matter of fact, Mr. Osborne's not too sure that Lonnie is the Kansas kid.
Not sure. He might be bragging.
Well, see, Lonnie thinks that Mr. Osborne's up to some kind of a trick. But he's wrong. You see,
Earp doesn't suspect a thing. There's only him and the two deputies. He thinks we're coming in to identify McVeigh. Now play it easy and casual till I give the word.
whether Lonnie's telling the truth or not, Mr. Osborne doesn't act like a hothead or a rope slinger to me. But anyway, I'm not going to release the boy to Mr. Osborne until I hear from Wells Fargo.
Oh, God bless you for that. His father and I are so grateful.
Wyatt, Osborne and his deputies are headed up this way now.
Oh, good. Oh, Mrs. McVeigh, would you mind waiting in the other room a moment? I'll be right with you.
Here they are.
I got a hunch it's just a fool kid trying to build himself into a desperate character.
Could be. Well, let's take a look at it.
Hold it.
Looks like I guessed wrong.
Yeah. Bring him in here. Go ahead. Get the keys. Get them.
Go on, Ollie. You're not going to make this work, Osborne.
It's working. Lock him up.
I told you about him.
Save your breath, kid. You're going to be needing it. Well, hurry up. Don't be all day Larson. Come out of there, kid.
What are you going to do with me?
You know what we're going to do with you.
Hey, let go of me. Let me go.
Lonnie, what are they doing?
They're going to hang me.
Stop it! Turn him loose! Stop it! Stop!
Mrs. McVeigh, come in here.
What? Why have they taken him?
Never mind that. Just get the other set of keys. They're in my desk. Right-hand drawer.
But why have
Just
they...
get the keys.
The Kansas kid?
Yeah, they're all alike, screaming his head off. Your marshal caught him. We're taking him back to Kingman City.
Where is Marshal Earp?
Oh, he's taking care of a brawl in some saloon.
You hear which saloon?
No.
I better go check.
The keys, I can't get it open!
The keys? What are you doing, Mrs. McVeigh?
They've locked Marshal Earp in there and they've taken my boy and I can't find the keys!
Hurry up.
Hurry, please!
Mrs. McVeigh, you go home and stay there. Paul, grab a shotgun.
Right.
There's a good tree over there. Let's get this job done before Earp butts in. Larson, be sure that's tied off good. What's the matter with you, Jones? Let me have that thing. You don't know how to do anything. I never saw such a guy. All you gotta do is get in the right place. Look out, manager! What? I hate to let you down, Mr. Osmond. Mr. Earp, we weren't intending to hang the... Oh!
Don't worry too much, Mrs. McVeigh. If the Pinkertons clearing him of the murder charge, all he has to face is a charge for robbery.
That's easy medicine, Mom. I can take that. Dad?
Good luck, son.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
We aim to corner up in the alley and blow that tin star he wears clean through him. Yeah. Kill us so-and-so.
You mean bushwhack him?
Oh, now. And you're gonna help us. Or do you want your saloon burnt to the ground and half the town with it?
No, I'll help you.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien. Wyatt Earp, the new marshal of Dodge City, was trying to civilize the toughest town on the western frontier. The hoodlums of Dodge knew that Earp had tamed Ellsworth and Wichita, but these were little cow towns compared to Dodge City, the cowhand capital. Marshal Earp had to start all over again, and in the face of opposition which had run several peace officers out of Dodge. This Gomorrah of the Plains offered Wyatt Earp a hard choice, fight or run. And if he was to fight it out, Wyatt needed the help of City Councilman Jim Kelly. Mr. Dog Kelly, they called him in the history books. Ex-soldier, gambler, saloon keeper. An odd mixture of good and evil.
This place won't open until I feel like it. Jim Kelly. Jim must be riled about something. Well, I want to get a drink.
It's like I was bewitched by this fella, Earp Deacon. He comes in here and fast talks me into helping him against the Big T outfit. I got no business helping him against good customers like the Big T Ranch boys. Who's next? What's the next donation?
The Reverend Halkett.
Give him 50. Why should I have helped Wyatt Earp? Who's Wyatt Earp? Nothing but a smart aleck young John Law. He'll be here today and dead tomorrow. Who's next?
Mrs. Jenkins and children.
I'll give him the same as we gave him last month. Like I was saying, Deacon, Earp had no call on me, none at all. But I round up some special deputies and 50 sticks of dynamite, and then what does Earp do? He blows up the cattle pens and turns all the wild steers loose. So the Big T cowhands have to quit shooting at Charlie Bassett and Bill Tillman in the depot. They got to ride half a day collecting steers. 2 Big T hands get killed and Earp creases their foreman's skull. I need my head cracked open for having anything to do with Wyatt Earp.
You didn't know how rough Earp plays it, boss. How much for Father Shevlin?
Father Shevlin, is it? The way that man keeps after me. Not a dime. Not 1 penny. More than 200.
All right. That finishes the list. Ain't you due at the city council meeting?
No. Earp wants me to vote to close this town up tight. The gall of him. Does he think the big cattle driving outfits are going to stand for that without killing him? And maybe me? By Joe, I'm in my right mind now. And if you ever see Jim Kelly give Wyatt Earp so much as the back of his hand, this whole saloon is yours, Deacon. Now, you got my oath on it. All right, Sparky, open up. Open her up wide and let them start drinking. Maybe they'll punch Marshal Earp in the nose.
Now let's get organized this time. We make our play in real Big T style. We scatter and take the back streets to Gruber's livery barn. We leave the horses there, and then we get ready to move on that Kelly.
It wasn't Kelly's fault.
What?
Earp forced him to it.
Ah, quit your jabbering. It was both their faults. 2 of our men are dead, and Gus Andrews will be laid up for weeks. And we don't take that off on nobody.
No, that's right.
We're fixing Kelly first, and then the Big T will get Wyatt Earp. Now move.
Back there. Go on, go
They're
on.
not Big T men. They're just drunks.
Al, the doc will be over to patch him. Keep him locked up.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, I'm awful sorry to keep the town council waiting.
What happened to you?
Oh, nothing too serious. One of the Big T outfits stuck his thumb in my eye. But I don't think he'll do it again. He'll be all right in a couple of days, though. But what's more important is there are drunken cowhands in the street with guns. Mr. Mayor, that ought to convince you that we need these new ordinances that I'm asking for.
I'm convinced, Wyatt. I'm not, and neither's Mr. Billings. The town council is kind of hung up. 2 votes for your new ordinances and 2 against.
Well, gentlemen, I'll tell you, it's useless to even hire a marshal if these aren't approved. Now, what are the objections, Mr. Prentice?
Well, Billings and I think 2 of them are all right, but we sure don't like the others.
Which ones do you object to? Check your guns, don't ride horses on the sidewalks or in saloons or hotels, don't discharge firearms within the city limits, no drunkenness on the streets.
Well, we vote against number 2 and number 4.
Oh, in other words, you think it's all right to ride a horse into a saloon or hotel lobby or into a store, huh?
Well, it shouldn't be a misdemeanor, it's just harmless fun. Harmless fun? We've had at least 20 innocent bystanders kicked or bitten by horses. And being drunk on the streets. That's just harmless fun, too? I'm not a hypocrite. I've been tipsy on the street, and so have you, and so has Kelly.
Say, speaking of Kelly, where is Mr. Kelly? He's the 5th member of the council, isn't he?
Jim ran out on us.
What do you mean he ran out?
Well, he's sore because you got him involved in that fight last week. Says he won't vote either way. But if he did vote, he'd vote against you, Marshal. Afraid that's it.
Mr. Mayor, I'd appreciate it if you'd call another meeting for tonight. Have a little talk with Mr. Kelly.
That won't do any good. You know that. Now, Kelly is on our side. I know.
Ace is a loser. Not too bad. Three is a winner. Mr. Whiskey.
Mr. Kelly, I'd like a few words with you.
Oh, what happened to you?
Oh, I caught a little thumb in the eye.
Big T. I'm sorry to hear it, but that's the only word you'll get from me. We ain't friends.
Oh, wait a minute. This is business. Both mine and yours.
I helped you once, never again. Ain't I made it clear enough? I'm asking you to keep away from me.
You know, there must be 2 Jim Kellys.
Then this one's in his right mind.
I kind of like the first Jim Kelly. It's the one that helped me put a stop to that Big T outfit from tearing this town apart about a week ago.
Then you like mush-headed idiots. Now you're talking to the real Jim Kelly. I run a saloon and a gambling hall.
Well, that's legal business, Mr. Kelly.
And I sell liquor to the Big T outfit. I didn't mean to set him up for a killing.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bassett and Tillman shot in line of duty. It was self-defense.
Stop trying to argue with me. You got a slick poison tongue, Earp. You and your 2 Kellys. Well, I'm sick of looking at you, and I ain't gonna talk to you. And by George, if you don't get out of here...
Mr. Kelly.
Well, my duty's to defend myself. Settle the chips and close up. Gotta change this place into a fort like the Alamo. Sparky, get out the guns. Reb, put up the bars. Start piling tables in front of the doors and windows. All right, there's gonna be trouble here. Anybody who's got a shooting beef against the Big T can stay and help themselves. The rest of you, clear out.
Oh, now, think about it, Mr. Kelly. You can't stand off that many men. Marshal, this don't make sense. He'll get us all shot and the place burned on top of us. Can't you do something?
I can try. You sure you got your facts straight?
Yes. You can leave for the back door.
You know, this is no place to make a fight, Mr. Kelly.
Whose fight is it?
It's more mine than it is yours. Now you'd make a pretty good-looking deputy.
I'm defending myself, not helping you.
You sure you couldn't use a little help?
Not from you. I'll leave for the back door, I said. Get moving.
I sure did like that old Jim Kelly. Yes, sir. You know, he used to be a real tough sergeant in the cavalry, you know.
Just keep walking.
I kind of depended on him, too. Like all old Army men, I kind of knew his duty. Figured he'd back me in the council and put an end to all this foolishness.
I'll take what's coming.
You want to fight it out with that gang of spoiled, rotten hoodlums all by yourself, huh?
The door is open.
All right. I'll ask you just one more question. I'll ask it of the Jim Kelly that you claim to be right now. Now, what's the sense in turning your back on the law and trying alone to shoot out a hoodlum grudge?
Because I am a hoodlum. Because this is a hoodlum town. And that's the way Dodge is going to stay. The likes of you won't change it.
Well, I'm going to sure try to change it. Well, good luck to you against the Big T outfit, Mr. Councilman.
2 Jim Kellys. That young smart aleck. Hey! Who put buckshot in my gun? I want slugs! Buffalo slugs!
Howdy, Mr. Mayor.
Haven't you heard the news? The Big T outfit is coming into town to shoot up Kelly's place.
Maybe.
What the stage driver saw him. 10 or 15 guns. About a half an hour out of town. Well, aren't you going to do something?
No, sir.
What?
Oh, I don't think they're going to hurt Kelly much.
Why do you say that? The Big T outfit has every reason to crack down on Kelly.
Well, I think they kind of like Kelly, at least the hoodlum part of him. Anyway, they're not after him. They're after Bassett, Tillman, and me.
But Bill Tillman and Charlie Bassett aren't in town.
Yeah, I know. That leaves me.
I guess I don't know you very well, yet. But if a crowd of range stuffs was coming after me, I'd be swearing in special deputies and getting ready to blast them from every building on Front Street.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because of public opinion, Mr. Mayor. It's my most important weapon. If I'm going to do any good here in Dodge, I can't go around shooting people from ambush.
But you think you can afford to let Kelly get hurt and have his saloon wrecked?
Well, I think there's some kind of a trick.
Trick?
Yes, sir. Studying cowhands kept me alive in Ellsworth and Wichita. I don't think that Big T outfit's going to jump me in an open fight. Now, they've already lost their 3 best men. They haven't had time yet to hire any real fast guns.
But they'll jump Kelly.
Maybe. But I don't aim to let anything too bad happen.
You're going to try and save his life? Why?
Well, because he's got the deciding vote in the council. I want his vote for those ordinances.
That's a mighty cold-blooded way to look at it.
Well, I'm in a mighty cold-blooded business. Say, did it ever occur to you that there are 2 Jim Kellys? Sir, one would sell me out, a flash of Irish temper, and the other would weep and plant shamrocks in my grave. Pretty soon we're going to find out which Kelly comes out on top. It's going to be a pretty close fight.
I, Jim Kelly, hereby decree Bequest. Bequeath. Hey, Dayton, come here. How's this fella Earp spell his name?
Well, Wyatt would be W-I-A-T, and I guess Earp is U-R-P. Why, boss?
Never mind. Get back on guard. To Father Shevlin, $5,000. Hoping he will pray once a week for Wyatt Earp.
Hey, Mr. Kelly. 2 big T cowmen, but they're on foot.
Comb and daggers. I wonder why they ain't riding with the rest of them.
Maybe they got fired.
Oh, they didn't. They're keeping an eye on me. And where's my good friend Wyatt Earp?
He offered to help.
Shut up! They'll get me and let him run out. I'll have no prayers for Wyatt Earp. Something's wrong. When the big T comes after you, they don't stall around. They come galloping down the street. They come shooting.
Maybe they're scared of Earp.
Ah, 1 marshal and 3 deputies. Might be scared if Tillman and Bassett was here. They're out in the country chasing stage robbers.
Drop your guns. Keep the rest of them covered. Take him in the back room.
What's the idea? You guys...
We're giving you your last chance.
You can't bust in on me, put guns on me, slap me around.
Keep your temper. We want Wyatt Earp.
Go over to the jail, then.
Oh, no. We're going to get him here, and you're going to help us.
You mean bushwhack Earp?
If that's what it has to be.
Oh, no. I hate his insides, but...
Listen. You want a couple of slugs in your stomach?
No.
You want this place on fire and half the town with it? All right. And the first thing you do is open for business just like nothing ever happened.
What is going to happen?
I'll tell you all about it, Kelly. Now get it open.
Wyatt, there are 8 T-brand horses at Gruber's livery stable.
Where'd the men go?
Gruber thinks they went to get something to drink.
It's a false alarm, I reckon. Now, that could be a few of them over there. You and Pete wait a couple of minutes and then go tell him to get out of town.
Shall we pass the word to Mr. Kelly?
Let him sweat.
Hey, Dick. Dick! Let Sparky sit in for you. Come here. Take it, Sparky. I ain't going through with it.
Huh?
I don't hate Earp that much.
Oh, now, think about this. You can't double-cross the big T.
Well, it's murder they plan. You want murder on your soul?
I ain't got a soul.
All men got souls. Now, don't you never say that again.
All right, all right.
I should let him do it, Earp. If he stays in Dodge, he'll be hounding me. He'll be worse than Father Shevlin.
Now you talk like the real Jim Kelly.
Now, don't you start that. Some things even a hoodlum won't do. You go tell Earp the whole rotten scheme.
That's final?
Right.
All right. But the big T cowhands will know you tipped him.
Not if Earp plays it smart. And I know Earp. He'll play it real smart.
He'd better. He could get us both killed.
Oh, warn him about that. Well, there ain't much time. Find a way to get over to Earp's where they won't see you.
And Pete's going to pretend to be dead in the alley here. The rest of the Big T boys will be hiding in the back of Lukey's store at the windows here. They figure you'll come busting into the alley to examine Pete. When you do that, they'll give it to you.
I see.
Now, I think, Mr. Kelly thinks, that you should sneak into the back of the store and take them from behind. But you and your deputies got to get them all, Mr. Earp. Otherwise, they'll be after me and Kelly.
Well, thank you, Deacon. We'll try and handle it.
There won't be no slip-up.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, thanks.
So long, Deacon. And thank Mr. Kelly for me.
This man just been shot dead in the alley.
Good evening, Mr. Kelly. Thanks for the information.
What are you doing here?
I was on my way to the alley.
No, they're laying for you. Now, Deacon said you promised to take them from behind.
Kill him, huh?
They aim to kill you.
Maybe.
No, maybe. They'll do it. Now, get out of here, by the front door.
If I do that, Mr. Kelly, why, they'll suspect you of tipping me off.
I thought you'd act sensible. You scared of a little killing?
Yep.
No. I get it. Maybe you want me and Deacon killed.
Look, I don't want anybody killed. Now, will you just get out of my way?
With one eye? You daft. You go out there and you'll be a corpse in 10 seconds.
Which Mr. Kelly are you tonight?
No, don't start that. Get out of here. By the front door. Maybe I can convince him you lost your nerve or somebody else talked.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I can't take those men from behind. Sure, I can trust myself, but I can't ask my deputies not to shoot to kill.
All right, then run.
There's been too much running by peace officers in Dodge City already.
You can't fight. The odds are too heavy.
Just stand back.
They've run. Let's get them. Keep us covered.
All right. I'll get out there and tell them to quit.
Don't shoot it. It's me, Pete. We give up.
Drop it. I wish you'd let me shoot him.
You go on back in there. Go on.
Come on out of there.
You tell your boss not to bring any more cattle into Dodge. The Big T outfit isn't welcome here. Afternoon tomorrow, I'm going to shoot any in sight. You understand? All right, now pick up these two and take them to Doc McCarty's office. Go on, move.
And you know what? I'm a ruined man. Ruined. You told the Big T they can't come into Dodge. Do you know what that means? They got a dry payoff of $30,000, and I used to get a third of it.
So you lose $10,000.
But that ain't the main thing. You cornered me. You shoved me over to your side. I'll be known as Trader Kelly, the man who turned against his customers to help the law.
That's right.
None of the big cattle outfits will come into my place. I might just as well close up and prepare to leave this world.
Well, now you're exaggerating a bit.
Well, the Big T knows I double-crossed them and pulled a gun on their boys. You think they'll let me get away with that?
Why, sure.
They will not. I'll be gunned on the streets.
Well, I don't think so.
You got the sheer gall to deny that. Why?
I'll tell you, because you'll be known as a great personal friend of mine.
Friend, is it? Never.
They gun you, I'll gun them. Why, Texas won't be big enough to hold them.
I suppose you'd even follow them into Mexico.
Sure, if need be.
This is a trick. You're working on my Irish heart. Friend, you don't even like me.
Well, sure I like you. That Jim Kelly I saw tonight was a brave man.
I'll turn on you. I'll stab you in the back.
That might be. The old Jim Kelly might come back again.
Don't bet against it. Well, I had my say fair and square. But don't ask me to shake hands, because I won't. We can't never be friends, and that's the honest truth.
Well, if you say so, Mr. Kelly.
And one more thing, and you get it straight. Don't you dog me and hound me. I won't have any sanctimonious John Law trailing after me for help.
Of course not. Before you go, Mr. Kelly, how are you going to vote on those new ordinances? You know, you're the only holdout.
And I always will be. Give me a piece of chalk.
Right there in the tray.
I vote yes. James Kelly.
I vote yes. James Kelly. Gives me a majority of one vote. Well, thank you, Mr. Kelly. And good night to you.
He cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Listen to me! We got Dodge City by the tail! You people are worse than trees! We've got your pussycat hides nailed to the wall! So you say you're running for Marshal Earp? He's 50 miles away from here by now. But don't worry about that. We'll send him a message. We'll tell him we've got his town. Let him come and try and take it back.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien, presented by... The western frontier town of 1876 could take tornadoes, blizzards, and even Indian raids in stride. But there was one catastrophe which the bravest townsmen feared. This was an invasion by hoodlum gunfighters bent on punishing the town for trying to maintain strict law and order. In all the turbulent annals of Dodge City, the day George Morris and his men captured Dodge is rated as the most terrifying experience in the memory of its citizens.
Hold it! Curly Brocious, George.
I know. But you didn't stop 100 feet from the fire. You know the rules. Come on in.
You wanted some news in a big rush, George.
Not that big a rush, Curly. Well, give me it.
I sent the telegram to Earp. He should be leaving Dodge right about now.
Where's Bassett and Tillman?
They're chasing horse thieves into Kingman County.
You dead sure?
I saw them on the North Trace, 40 miles from Dodge.
Good. Earp, Bassett, and Tillman were the only ones I was worried about. They're the Johnny Laws of the fast guns. That only leaves a handful of deputies for us to take care of. But remember, we follow the plan exact. What is the plan, Curly?
We drift into Dodge by 2s and 3s. A couple of deputies will be on patrol and a couple more at the jail. Me and my boys will nab the outsiders while you take care of the jail guard.
Learned it by heart, didn't you, Curly? But remember, as soon as we got the Johnny Laws locked in their own jail, I'll give you the rest of the plan.
That's what I'm anxious to hear. The rest of the plan.
Oh, it's a good one, Curly. The Morris is a lone dodge. And that's a lot of loot to whack up. Liquor and money. And won't them dance hall gals be glad to see us?
Did you put my saddlebags on the horse?
Yes, sir. You're gonna take the butt line, huh?
That's right. Might have to do a little long-distance shooting.
Why don't you let me go to the Springs?
Because I owe Wells Fargo a favor. I used to work for him, so I owe him a real personal favor.
That stage holdup crowd is gonna be scattered all over Kansas by now. With Bassett and Tillman gone, you're leaving just 4 deputies.
There's 6 counting Sheriff Bassett's men. But what's really worrying you?
I don't know. I guess it's been too quiet here.
Well, that's natural enough. Santa Fe's working double time, and the cattle drivers are just now leaving Texas. I'll be back in about 3 days, Mr. Masterson. You hold down the fort.
Yes, sir. Good luck, Wyatt.
Argument didn't work, huh?
No. Wells Fargo telegraphed him to trail those stage robbers as a personal favor. You know why? He likes Indians and buffalo hunters and Wells Fargo
And us. Shake out of it, Bat. Those prisoners ain't been fed breakfast yet.
Where's Herb? He's out chasing stage robbers. He left Sam in charge. Why? What's wrong?
Caught this drunk over in the Sheriff Bassett's office tearing up a bunch of papers. Hey, haven't you got a patrol on the street?
Put him up. Hey, what is this?
Don't get rash, son. All right, drop your gun. Where are the keys?
Top drawer.
Put them all in cells. What about him? He's out cold. We'll get him later. George at the mayor's office by now.
I think you take my advice. You let things run along as they are for a while.
Who are you?
Shut up,
Hoover. That's the mayor of this mangy town. Grab him.
You'll hang for that.
Don't worry about it.
Who are you?
I'm George Morris, and I just elected myself mayor of Dodge City. How do I look, boys?
You look awful good, George.
Take him to jail and get the outfit together on Front Street.
Where's Marshal Earp?
Well, he's miles away from here, and now you're going to jail. Out with him.
All right. Now listen, you can't.
Pick up that boy deputy and throw him in with the rest of them. Oh, no. Get off that horse! Masterson! Get back, Masterson! Let him go! Let him go!
You're right, straight to Wyatt Earp. That's exactly what I want him to do. We've got his town. Now let him try and take it back.
Mr. Beeson! Masterson's gone after Earp. He got clean away.
All right, so he got away.
Is this whole town going to stand around and do nothing?
Morris and his boys will calm down after a while. Look, there's a shotgun. You go fight him.
But everybody should fight him. We can't expect Earp to come back here and run the Morse gang out all by himself.
They're brave, Curly. They're gonna fight us.
All of them together ain't got sand enough to fill an hourglass. You own this place?
He used to own it, Curly. We want all the cash you got and all your liquor.
Well, now, that's a joke, isn't it, Mr. Morris?
I don't joke. All right, set him up.
first street to town. They moved in with 20 gunfighters. All our men are in jail.
Wait a minute. Catch your breath. We'll let your horse graze for a while. Go over here and sit in the shade.
You sure Masterson got away?
Yeah. He admits it. He says Morris wants Bat to get to Wyatt. I hope Wyatt keeps his temper and goes for the Army.
There ought to be enough men in this town willing to fight.
Nobody to organize them, Mr. Mayor.
Well, Wyatt will go to the Army for help. It's the only sensible thing.
Not if he gets sore.
Shut up, Bat. You've talked long enough.
And I reckon the only thing to do is for us to ride to the fort. About a half a squadron of cavalry and then... Huh? Don't you think they'd come?
Oh, yeah, they'd come.
Well, then why don't we get them?
Well, because I don't think the folks in Dodge City are that cowardly. Would you want to live in a town that had to be rescued by the Army from a pack of hoodlums?
Well, maybe the townspeople would fight. Yeah, but you can't go back in there, Wyatt.
Why not?
Morse will have a sentry on all the roads. Let's ride to the fort. I'm not ashamed to ask for help.
Oh, but I am. You know, not too long ago, Charlie Bassett and I had a poker session argument about what we'd do if something like this happened. Worked out a little map of the city. Let's see if I can remember it.
Wyatt, Bassett and Tillman are in Kingman County. Morse put the sheriff deputies in jail. Now, what chance are we going to have?
Well, this is outline of the town. This is the east side over here, the storm drain. We leave the horses here. It'll be dark by the time we sneak into town. We'll hold up until first light.
Go against 20 men in broad daylight?
Well, night shooting's no good. You hit too many innocent bystanders. What's the matter? Don't you want to hear the rest of it?
No, sir, I don't. We're bound straight for Boot Hill Cemetery, and you want to draw me a map. Come on, let's rock.
Load her up, boys. Don't be bashful. We got lots of wagons and plenty more horses. We got all the loot that they'll carry. Why, we'll head for south of the line for a little fun with the girlies. Hey, you brave Jayhawkers. Where's your great Marshal Earp now? He knows we're here. Why don't he come into town? I'll tell you why. Because he's yellow, just like the rest of you.
Ain't we stood enough of this, Mr. Beeson?
Nobody in Dodge will fight for me. Not having Earp here's taken all the heart out of him.
Here, put these shotgun shells in your pocket.
Where does this tunnel come out?
Near old man Richard's house, head of Front Street.
That's 5 blocks from the jail.
Come on, hurry up.
Stay out of my dance hall. I know all about you Morris men, and you wouldn't be doing this if Marshal Earp were here. Now stay out.
Here, I'll give you a hand up.
Guess they cleared out, huh?
Light up. Sure, old man Richards wouldn't mind you using his clothes. He's just about your size.
What's the idea?
It'll be light in a couple of hours. These clothes on, you might have a chance to sneak down to Chalk Beeson's saloon. He's our best bet to organize some help. Meanwhile, we can be memorizing their moves in case this doesn't work.
Maybe they cleared out. Shouldn't I take a gun?
No, I'll cover you. Go on.
Hold it, fella. Who are you?
I just got into town. You wouldn't know me. You law officers?
Take off your hat. I said take off your hat. Pat Masterson, where's Wyatt Earp?
I don't know.
Where's Wyatt Earp?
I don't know!
You're a liar. Hold it. Hit him. With your fist. No. Come on, out the back door.
It's Earp! It's Wyatt Earp! He shot me with the butt line. Him and Masterson ran out back there in the alley. Dave, tell George that Wyatt Earp's in town. Rest of you into the alley!
Open that. Where are we now?
Basement of Jameson Hotel. We go through here, climb up to the roof of Beck's drugstore.
Wyatt, that's no place to make a fight.
Come on.
All right, boys, come on. There. Come on, boys, hurry it up. Come on, the sooner we get that loot loaded, the quicker we can get south of the line. Remember them dance halls and them girlies, they're waiting for you. Let's go.
Curtis has to tell you White's in town.
What?
He came back. We got him and Matchison cornered in the cellar down the street.
Cornered, you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I ain't. We'll round up all the boys and plug every rat hole.
Never mind that. Earp's back in town. Come on, let's go and finish him.
You think it's true, boss?
Yeah. I heard that bunt line special 3 times. There ain't another gun that sounds like it.
Well, and we're gonna help him?
How many fighting men you got in the back room?
8 or 10.
Well, that's not enough. Go out the back way and see if you can round up about, 10 more.
But, boss, if we could bushwhack them from the doors and the windows...
No, they shoot too good. Go on, 7 or 8 more at least.
Okay, boss.
Now, you idiots, they know better than to hole up in the cellar. Curly, we've wasted a whole hour looking down rat holes. Now let's do it systematic. Take every building between here and the Long Branch and really ring it out.
Right.
Why don't we try to make it down the back way to the alley?
The alley's full of them by now.
Why do we come up here?
Because it's the end of the line, Mr. Masterson. 2 men can't take a town.
We make our fight here?
No. We wait for help. Doesn't come, we go over the roof to the sidewalk.
What then?
Pull that wagon in here for a barricade. That's good. They ain't in the hotel, Curly. maybe they're hiding here in the drugstore.
I think they went up the alley to the Long Branch.
Crazy? What would they be doing at Beeson's place?
A lot of town boys been sneaking in there. I'll take some fast guns and go...
No, stupid. It's Earp that we're after. Well, let's go look in the drugstore.
We're running short of time. Here. You watch the skylight. If they start coming up, let them have it. I'll watch the stairs across the alley. We'll wing as many as we can, then jump for the sidewalk.
Hey, the hunch they came in here. Hey, maybe they're hiding on the roof.
Go on.
This is all I can find, boss.
Well, that's better, but still not enough. We'll wait and see how much fighting Herb does.
There's a ladder over here. I better cover it. Jim, Charlie, up the stairs over to the bootmaker's shop. You two, come on. Up to the skylight. All right, Herb. If you're up there, I'll give you a chance to surrender. All right, boys, take them.
Here they come.
We'll have to set fire to the building.
Give me that shotgun. They won't come up anymore. If they do, use your handgun.
I'll give you one more chance. Then we're going to burn the store. Hold it. Get some torches, boys. We'll burn them out.
It's Wyatt, and he didn't bring the soldiers.
He's a fool.
No, sir. A brave man. Hey, got a light?
Sure.
You're so scared you can't even light a cigar. Crummy nerves, I guess. Thanks, anyway. Brave bunch of deputies, Mr. Mayor. Put your mug over here against the bar. I'll light it for you. All right, grab his guns.
Help!
And
Help!
his keys.
Help! 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 Help!
Get over here. Get back.
No use, Sam. He can kill all of us.
Yeah. Drop that pea shooter. Now get back inside, all of you. Come on.
Bring me some more shells. Reload the butt line.
They're gonna burn us off here.
There's a side ladder, a few doors down. We'll take that to the street and try to stampede those horses over there.
Hey, Earp. If we burn the store, it'll take out half the town. How about it?
Morris, come on out in the street. I'll come down and you and I can settle it.
We'll count to 10, then we start the fire.
You hear that, Earp? You gotta count to 10. Start counting now.
Let's stay on our feet, huh?
All right, boys, light them.
There's Earp. He's headed for the Long Branch Saloon.
Here he comes.
What are you men waiting for?
Well, nothing, Wyatt. Just trying to get more men together.
Morris has been whittled down. There'll be an even fight. Well, what are you waiting for? You want him to bring you out of house and home?
Of course not. We'll fight.
Well, then get at it. Now, they'll be starting to cross the street. You men aim low and cut him down. I'm going after Morris.
I want to hug him.
Fine.
Throw Earp out of here. You hear me, Beeson? If you don't, we'll come in there and get you, too.
Hold him, Morris. All right, go for your guns. There's 2 of you. There used to be 20 of you. Which leg do you want?
The left one.
I'll take the right one. We're waiting, Mr. Morris. I'll get somebody to help you over to Doc McCarty's. Mr. Morris feels like doing any talking. You can tell him we've taken back our town.
Cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Wyatt Earp's relations with the Wells Fargo Bank and Express Company began when he was a young sprout in California riding shotgun for Wells Fargo on a dangerous line from the gold fields. Not a single stage under Wyatt's guard was ever held up. Long after Wyatt had left the company's employ, he was remembered by Wells Fargo and often asked to help its special agents on a tough case. As Marshal of Dodge City, Wyatt was appealed to by Wells Fargo with word that a gang of outlaws, led by Curly Bill Brocious, was holding up its stages at a desolate station called the Little Alamo.
Keep them up. Get the money bag. Get the passengers' money. That's come to the door to that depot. Give me that money bag. Get it all! Don't you try to shoot them.
No, I can't take a chance on getting the passengers hurt. My orders say for me to see Wyatt Earp in Dodge City.
Wyatt Earp, huh?
Wells Fargo wants to turn this case over to him.
Yeah, let me see that. Let's ride! Come on!
Now, here's Little Alamo, 40 miles south of Dodge, out on the edge of the bushwhacker country. This Curly Bill Brocious and his gang have pulled 3 holdups in the last month. They got a camp in Bushwhacker. I'm afraid it takes a small army to run them out.
Well, it's my job to help go after them.
No, the company asked me to go as a personal favor. I owe Wells Fargo for giving me a job when everybody else said I was too much of a kid. Now, you ought to be able to understand that, Mr. Masterson.
Yeah, I sure do. But I still think...
You and Mr. Dunbar will have a crack at him. I'll just be a chunk of live bait trying to lure Curly and his boys out in the open. I want you to put a piece in the newspaper saying that I've gone to the Little Alamo to investigate the holdups.
And tip Curly Bill off?
We'll bushwhack you, White.
Oh, I think Curly's too much of a show-off for that. He'll probably stage another holdup right under my nose.
Well, you know better than I do.
So where do we come in? I don't like the idea of you going along.
You stand by here with the deputies, and I'll either send you a message or the next stage will be late in arriving in Dodge. But if it is late, don't waste any time. That'll mean I'm in trouble and need help fast. I'm going to try to lure Curly out in the open, Mr. Dunbar, so you can nab the whole gang. But be sure to not get over anxious and spoil the game. Good fisherman always lets the bait wiggle for a little while. Now, let's see what you're going to put in the newspaper.
Hey, Dutch, what's the hurry? What are you carrying the food?
Don't ask me why. They have for years. It's just one of those things. There's other places to hide it.
Hey, boss, look at this.
What is it? What's the matter?
That big-headed Herb, who does he think he is? Maybe we could hit him up before he gets to Little Alamo.
No, we'll get the noon stage and laugh at him.
No, I don't know.
Don't be stupid. Herb's running a bluff of some kind. He wouldn't come down here all by himself. But we're calling his bluff, cold turkey.
Let's ride. Stage ain't due for 10 or 15 minutes yet. Hey, you Johnny Law?
Marshal of a Dodge City, Deputy United States Marshal, name's Earp.
Hey, now. What are you doing down here? You working for the company? You come here alone?
That's right. You must be Mr. Todd. Huh?
Yeah, and you must be a fool. Curly Bill and his boys are working this here stretch of road. You need a posse, or the 7th Cavalry. Well, that settles it. I've been threatening to quit this job for 27 years. Now I'm quitting.
Suit yourself.
Oh, I've heard about you. Considerable of a man. Yeah, fast with them guns. But I ain't staying here to see you get killed. My back ain't strong. And I won't dig your grave. Wells Fargo. Too cheap to send a posse.
Mr. Dunbar says that Curly Brocious works close to the station.
Close. They rode right up to the front door and took the cash bag off of number 7.
Well, seeing as you're quitting, I guess you better ride out and meet the stage. Tell them to go right on through.
Huh?
You don't expect the company to provide you with transportation, do you?
After almost 30 years?
Man doesn't quit a station until his relief comes. You can walk.
It ain't healthy around here, Marshal. I could get killed, along with you.
Sure, you take that chance, so just walk away from it.
Well, they told me you were a mighty cold-hearted man.
Now, come on, I got a ride to meet the stage.
No, you ain't. Here she comes. Another hold up. Shot that guard. All right,
Come on, get outside.
Oh, I'm so frightened.
Let's just step down. You'll be all right.
Oh, Mother is...
She'll be all right. Take her
Safe
inside.
now.
How far back did they jump you?
2 or 3 miles, I don't know.
Well, I know. It was right within sight of this station. They killed the guard, they stopped the driver, they robbed us, sir. Robbed
All
us.
right, get inside. They may come back.
Wells Fargo, I'll sue them for this.
Save
All
that
right,
for
just
later.
get inside.
Miller, Reagan, friends of mine, both dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Todd. You go get my rifle and saddlebag off my horse? Thank you.
Here, Marshal.
Well, I didn't get the money back this time. They'll probably come back for it.
No, I can drive. You ride shotgun and we'll get out of here.
Well, with all those people, maybe that's best.
But we gotta hurry, Marshal. You go get them passengers and I'll change the team.
No, we can't wait for that. Those horses can last to the Cross River Station. Yeah, you put this back under the floorboards and then keep a lookout. I'm sorry, folks, but we should be hitting the road. Now, Mr. Todd will drive and I'll ride shotgun.
Oh, indeed. And who are you?
My name's Earp. I'm a marshal of Dodge City.
I see the star. Why didn't you stop this? And why aren't you out chasing those robbers?
You know, you people being here make it a little awkward. I think the best move is to get you to Dodge City.
Not me. I stay right here until Wells Fargo sends a posse to guard us.
My mother isn't fit to travel, Mr. Earp. We'll wait for a posse to guard us, just as Mr. Jones said.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't do that.
What?
No, they didn't get the money bag. It was hidden beneath the floorboards.
It was.
That's right, and I think they'll come back for it.
All right, give it to them.
I can't do that either. No, if we stay, I'll have to bring the money in here. If they come after it, I'm going to have to try and fight them off.
That's nonsense.
Preposterous. Young man, I've already risked my life once. Let them take the money. It's insured.
How do you vote, mister?
I'm staying here, friend.
All right. I can't force you to run for it.
Marshal, there's dust is spotting up and we shouldn't waste a second.
These people insist on staying here. I'll go get the money.
You silly fools, he offered to run you out of danger. You can't stay here.
Why not?
Curly Brocious is coming, and Earp will turn this place into a port.
Oh, no. Stupid. All he has to do is give them the money.
You don't know him. Earp's a fighting man, and he'll stay here and protect that money until the last one of us is killed.
That's Wyatt. No, nobody else dressed that way or walk that way. It's too good to be true. It must be a trap of some kind. Tell the boys to surround the depot and start a sniping fire.
Marshal.
Yeah?
Give me a gun and I'll cover the other side.
Well, they're too far away for pistol range. Old man Todd's got a buffalo gun in the back room. Maybe he'll lend it to you.
Fine. Where's your gun, Pop?
What do you want it for?
The marshal needs help.
I don't lend my gun to nobody.
All right, well, hold that fire.
What's that about? Is that a flag of truce?
That's right.
What do they want?
He wants the money and you.
Me?
Yeah, Curly likes women. All right, Ringo. Start talking. I'm listening.
Curly said throw the bag of money out here. He wants the girl out here, too. Then he'll let you all go.
Well, you ride back and tell Curly he's a liar. Tell him anything he wants in here, he's going to have to try and take it.
Have it your way, Herb. If you can.
Why don't you give him the money?
When a man comes after with a gun, I don't give.
They agreed to let us go. You're risking all our lives.
Where are you from?
Los Angeles. It's in California.
Yeah, I know. My folks are from San Bernardino.
How very interesting. Is it that you just like to fight? Nothing you said so far makes any sense to me. Mama can't stand much more of this. She's got a weak heart.
Want some water? What'd your mother think if Curly Bill came and got you?
Even an outlaw wouldn't do that. You're trying to frighten me with cheap melodrama.
Well, of course, you're from Los Angeles. You know outlaws a lot better than I do. You better go take care of your mother.
The old man wouldn't give it to me, so I took it. You better make sure it doesn't blow my arm off.
Yeah. Well, it's in good condition. You ever fire one of these sharps before?
No, just a Winchester.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll take this. You can use mine. About 4 shells left in it. Some extra ones over in the saddlebag. By the way, what's your name?
Eckhart, I gamble for a living. If you call this living.
Well, at least it's a gamble.
How do you figure?
Well, if we can hold out for a couple more hours, there'll be a posse coming from Dodge. They were supposed to start as soon as they see the stages late.
Well, why didn't you explain this before?
We'll be needing water. I'll try and get to the rough. Give me that rope. Go out the side door. You cover me.
Ready?
Let's go. Blanket or something.
He's dead. And it's all your fault.
I'll take the blame, but not from you. Mr. Eckhart was a brave man.
I said get a blanket. All you have to do is stick that gun in his back. Then I'll grab the money bag and throw it out the door.
I don't know.
Well, give me the gun.
No. You handle it.
That's the Wells Fargo bag. It's all right for a man to quit him like I done, but it ain't right to give outlaws Wells Fargo money.
Mr. Todd, come and arrest the depot.
Oh, hang it all.
Bring that gun out here. I can use it.
The outlaws.
Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
Watch yourself. You know there's just about enough of those cartridges left for one more time?
Well, there may not be a next time.
I'll go visit with your mother.
Is this from a bullet?
Yeah? I want a good boot, too.
Why do you keep on with this?
Because there's nothing else to do.
You know, one more attack and that'll be it.
There's a posse on its way.
Oh, sure.
Maybe Curly Bill's had enough.
I don't understand any of this. 2 men killed on a stage. Poor Mr. Eckert and Mr. Jones. Just to save a rich company a few $1,000s.
Look, I try to explain it to you the best way I know how.
Well, if it isn't the money, why don't you throw out the bag as Mr. Jones tried to do?
Throw you out, too?
Yes. That'll prove the whole thing was unnecessary. In fact, I'll take the bag myself and...
No. You stay here and the money stays here.
You're a stubborn fool. We'll all be killed.
There are worse things than being killed. You don't crawl before an outlaw like Curly Bill. You do that, and the next thing you know, he's taken over the whole country.
Let him. What's a few square miles of brush and boulders?
A lot more than you'll ever understand.
How we doing? We lost 3 boys. 3 more shot up pretty bad. You want to try it again, Curly? I want her dead. And I want that girl alive.
They're coming again.
Yeah, well, this time let him get real close.
I don't suppose you care, but my mother is very ill. She's in a faint.
Well, throw some water on her face.
All right, let him have it.
Keep up this gallop and we're going to kill some horses.
I don't see anything to stage about. I'm sure Earp's in trouble.
All right. We'll ride over the drop. Come on.
Oh, blast it all, Marshal. I'm out of shells.
Here, use this one.
Thanks. Oh, hours and low pay. 9 on to 30 years of it. And now I'm supposed to...
Got you in the shoulder. Here. Put your hand on that. You'll be all right. That's it. Press it hard. That's it. Press hard. Now you got it.
Hold it. Get off your horses. We'll move in on foot.
You needn't be afraid. Mr. Earp and Mr. Todd aren't able to shoot anymore. Here's the money. My mother's ill. I've got to get back to her.
Hold it. Grab her. Curly, let's get out of here. There's a posse coming. Don't get nervous. I want her, too. Take care of this.
Is that dead? Yes, you blasted murderer.
I'll take a look.
You stupid old man. Curly, Grandpa shot me. No, Williams got turned. That pussy's up 3 minutes away. Bring the girl along. Use your head. We gotta ride fast. Turn her loose. We got the money. That's the main thing. Let's go!
You are the meanest and the stupidest gal I ever met up with.
Yes, I guess you're right.
Where's Curly?
He just rode off.
Didn't he want you?
The posse's coming.
What's that arm? Here you go, Mr. Todd.
Thanks.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Mr. Earp.
Watch yourself.
You know, you're a brave man, Mr. Earp. But I still say it wasn't worth dying for.
Well, I guess in old-fashioned. Come on.
See you in Dodge, Wyatt.
Right, sir. All right, Charlie.
You know, Mr. Dunbar doesn't blame you.
Well, he should. Let Curly Brocious get away with the money and back into bushwhacker. Well, they sure named this station right when they call it the Little Alamo.
You know what? There ain't many of the Alamo kind of people left. I think we better start raising a crop like them again.
The Alamo was a prayer. And all you can say after a prayer is amen. Come on, let's ride.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
মন্টুর বাসা ফাঁকা, খালি বাসা, পুরা খালি, খাওয়া দাওয়া নাই, তুমি আর আমি,
শুধু তুমি আর আমি,
একা
একা।
কত বড় সাহস তোর! হ্যাঁ, তুই সাহস পাইলি কিভাবে আমার নিয়ে খালি বাসায় যাবি? বাসায় আমার কথা বলো, বিয়ের কথা বলো, সিরিয়াস হও।
তুমি তো জানো আমার বাসার অবস্থা কি। এমন ভাই যেন পৃথিবীতে কারো ফ্যামিলি যেন না জন্মায়। মানে ওর জন্য আমি কিছুই হচ্ছে না, ও ফেল করে আর বিয়েটা হচ্ছে না, ফেল করতেছে আর হচ্ছে বিয়ে পিছাইতেছে, কিন্তু আমার লাইফটা কোথায় যাইতেছে সেটা তো কেউ চিন্তা করতেছে না। ও তো সেই ব্যাপারে কোনো টেনশনই নাই। আমি যে তোমাকে কত ভালোবাসি এটা কি ওকে আমি বলতে বুঝাইতে পারতেছি বলো? হ্যাঁ, আরে কি হয়েছে?
না, আমি আর বসে থাকতে পারবো না। এতক্ষণ ধরে রিকশায় বসে থেকে আমার ব্যাক পেন করতেছে।
কোথায় দেখি?
দেখতে হবে না, আমি আর
আচ্ছা, আশ্চর্য ব্যাপার, তোমার ব্যাক পেন হয়েছে তুমি আমাকে পার্সোনালি বলবা, সেই জায়গায় তুমি রিকশাওয়ালার সামনে বলছো, ব্যাপারটা কেমন না? তো কি হয়েছে দেখি?
দেখতে হবে না, আমি বাসায় যাবো, আমার বাসার সামনে দিয়ে আসো।
বাসায় যাওয়া মানে কি? আমরা বের হয়েছি কতক্ষণ বেবি? আমরা অল্প কতক্ষণ হয়েছে, মাত্র 2 ঘন্টা হয়েছে আমরা বের হয়েছি। আজকে আমরা সারাদিন ঘুরবো, খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো, তারপর হচ্ছে মন্টুদের বাসায় যাব, তারপরে আমরা যা হওয়ার তা করবো, মানে বাসায় যাবো আর কি। আবার
মন্টুর বাসায় কেন?
ও ওই যে আসলে হয়েছে কি, ওই যে মন্টুদের ম্যাচের মধ্যে আজকে বিরাট আয়োজনে খাওয়া দাওয়ার ব্যবস্থা করা হয়েছে, বুঝছো? আমাকে বললো যে হ্যাঁ তুই আসিস। এখন আমি তো একা যেতে পারি না, তুমি ছাড়া আমি কীভাবে যাবো বলো?
তাই তো, খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো আর কি করবো?
তারপর ধরো ওই যে মানে একটু বসলাম, আড্ডা দিলাম, গল্প করলাম, থাকে না এই আর কি।
হ্যাঁ, খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো, আড্ডা দিব, বিশ্রাম নিব। বাট তুমি আমাকে কি বলছিলা জানো?
কি?
মন্টুরা ট্যুরে গেছে বান্দরবন। তোমারও যাওয়ার কথা ছিল, কিন্তু যেহেতু তুমি আমার সাথে দেখা করবা, আমাদের একটা ডেটের প্ল্যান হয়েছে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই তুমি যাইতে পারো নাই। এখন আমার মন্টুর বাসায় দাওয়াতটা বুঝলাম
না, বলছিলাম না আসলে মানে আমি না ভুলে যাই সবকিছু, বুঝছো? মানে তুমি সামনে থাকার পর না আমি সবকিছু আউলাইয়া যাই, মনে থাকে না একটা আর কি। হ্যাঁ, আর তুমিও পিছলাই যাও। হ্যাঁ, না না কিছু বলি নাই, কি বলবো। কিন্তু মানে ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে কি, আমার না একটা জিনিস নিয়ে খুব মন খারাপ হচ্ছে। মানে স্ট্রবেরিটার কথা শুনে না খুব মন খারাপ হইতেছে।
কি
মানে মানে স্ট্রবেরি, যে
স্ট্রবেরি কি
চকলেট, মানে তোমার জন্য চকলেট বলতে ললিপপ, তোমার জন্য দুটো মানে স্ট্রবেরি ফ্লেভারের চকলেট আনছিলাম, তো ওগুলোর কথা না খুব মনে পড়ছিল। মানে
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওয়েলকাম।
শোনো, এসব ভাওতাবাজি বাদ দিয়ে কাজের কাজ করো, বাসায় আমার কথা বলো, বিয়ের কথা বলো, সিরিয়াস হও।
তুমি তো জানো আমার বাসার অবস্থা কি। এমন ভাই যেন পৃথিবীতে কারো ফ্যামিলি যেন না জন্মায়। মানে ওর জন্য আমি কিছুই হচ্ছে না, ও ফেল করে আর বিয়েটা হচ্ছে না, ফেল করতেছে আর হচ্ছে বিয়ে পিছাইতেছে, কিন্তু আমার লাইফটা কোথায় যাইতেছে সেটা তো কেউ চিন্তা করতেছে না। ও তো সেই ব্যাপারে কোনো টেনশনই নাই। আমি যে তোমাকে কত ভালোবাসি এটা কি ওকে আমি বলতে বুঝাইতে পারতেছি বলো? হ্যাঁ,
অনেক প্রবলেম না?
খুব প্রবলেম।
আমার কাছে একটা সলিউশন আছে।
কি সলিউশন?
চলো আমরা পালাই বিয়ে করে ফেলি। দেখো, তোমার বাসায় প্রবলেম আছে, আমার বাসায় অনেক প্রবলেম আছে, বাট আই এম সিরিয়াস। এসব বাসার প্রবলেম এত পাত্তা দিলে চলবে না। পালাই বিয়ে করে ফেলি।
বেবি, তোমাকে আমি এই কারণে এত লাভ করি, তোমার ইন্টেলেকচুয়াল হাইট এত বেশি যে কোন দিন জানি তোমার সাথে থাকতে থাকতে আমার হাইটটাও 6 গিয়ে পৌঁছে যাবে।
6 কি? ফিট, ইঞ্চ নাকি সেন্টিমিটার?
না না, ফিটই তো, ফিট।
ও, মন্টু বাসায় নেই তাই না?
না না, বাসায় নাই তো।
তাহলে মন্টুর বাসায় আমরা যাবো কিভাবে?
কারণ চাবি আছে তো আমার পকেটে।
চাবি?
হ্যাঁ।
মন্টুর বাসা ফাঁকা, খালি বাসা,
পুরা খালি,
খাওয়া দাওয়া নাই, তুমি আর আমি,
শুধু তুমি আর আমি,
একা
একা।
কত বড় সাহস তোর! হ্যাঁ, তুই সাহস পাইলি কিভাবে আমার নিয়ে খালি বাসায় যাবি? তুই কি মনে করছস আমাকে বলবি যে চলো আমরা খালি বাসায় যাই, তোর সাথে আমি ফুরফুর করে চলে যাব?
ঠিক আছে, না গেলে তো আর কিছু করার নাই।
পিছলাইতেছ না? আসলে তুমি না আমাকে নিয়ে সিরিয়াস কিনা আমি সেটাই বুঝি না। আমি বাসায় একা একাই যাচ্ছি, আর তোরে ললিপপ তুই খা।
বেবি, বেবি ললিপপ।
À, thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhỉ? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai, trời ơi. À đây 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 đây. Đây thử chiếc này thì theo sẽ vài cái phút, sẽ vài thì phút. Không sao thầy ơi, phải bỏ 2 phát ngoan gì đấy không thua mất, 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi thôi, con 3 rồi, đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là bên rồi. Hàng từ hàng tông người ta chưa trả vậy, làm trên của nó này đấy, vẫn khỏe, vẫn khỏe, kéo chua chua vẫn khỏe, không yếu đâu, để đấy ông hai cái đéo rồi ơi, đéo chết, ông hai mà không chết vậy, áo nó bài đét đét, ui ông không chết lại, what the hell, ô ấn pháp sư, cả một chút dòng ông hai không chết. Chuồn tỏ à nghe số 6 chat game của chat game có 23 bật tiền, 23 điểm thì mất hết điểm. 230 từ nên tiền lên 5 sơn nhỉ, nếu gọt sắp 2 lần nữa gọt bao nhiêu, khoảng là tầm
মজা হয়েছে
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
আপনি কেন টানতেছেন? আমারে দেন, আমারে দেন।
থাক আম্মা জান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগা দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কেঠা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনে মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চেনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারের ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংড়া পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয় গেলা?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মা জান তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংড়া?
ও আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংড়াই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আইসা পড়ছে, আমার বাসা আইসা পড়ছে। চাও তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না আজকে না, খালাম্মা আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা।
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকেই যাই তাহলে।
চলো আসো বাজান।
বাহ,
কি আম্মা জান?
আপনার বাসা খালাম্মা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মা জান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলাই কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোশত। গরুর গোশত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোশত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মা জান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোশতে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা? আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলে গেছে গা।
এই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমরা ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই তুই ওরে দাম গাছ গেলা? হ্যাঁ ও আইছে তো কি হয়েছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কথা চস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা, আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনার থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি।
আমার জান তুই এটা কি করলি? মা এটা খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিন্তার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Một bao nhiêu? 160 à, thì được phải làm một lần nữa, một và hai lần nữa. Rồi một kỹ năng nữa, quay cho banh slide. Đã chờ thì quay rồi sao? Chưa, 10 tiếng nữa. Cần mất tính thời gian chơi game. Trốn. Good. Ngon. Xong đấu này. Đấu sĩ à? Quyền năng đi. Quyền năng biết tiếng này. Cái đồ hộ bố gái. Bao nhiêu à? 26 tỷ à? Người thì là 200 này. Người là 2 là 1 tỷ. Người là 5. Người là 5 lát. 5 lát. Năm 2 là 10. Đó, 200 lát. 2 triệu một lát. 200 lát. 2, 4. Đó, đúng rồi, 40 củ. Ôi, trời ơi. Ôi. 210 lần nữa đấy. 160 à? Đến 2, bay 2 nữa là lấy 5 phút. Bay một chia là xong. Bình chi lên. Bình nhé. Đúng nào? Olivia, ngon có cái kiếm của anh đâu. Hồi máu.
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচে লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দে। আচ্ছা, এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি বলতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা, ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা কথাই কইছে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
দেখো, এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি মানুষ না খুনি? মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো, তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সাইন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
Này, sao thế nhỉ? Sao thế ít ít nhỉ? Nổ bùm. Sao nó mày? Trời ơi. Không có rồi. Rồi, cút. Xong, cút. Meo 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 meo. Cái gì đấy? Lò đắc bù bù làm mau vậy? Chuẩn không vậy. Thầy lái nha, thầy lái tốc độ cao xem con lái không? Từ từ, mày ấy hả? Xít được. So ride cut in high speed đấy. Chuẩn không? Đây á? Không được. Sửa tốc độ cao. Tốc độ cao đét mà. Rồi, 1 lần, 2 lần, lần thứ 2, 300 lap à, 400 lap. Chuẩn không thầy? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Ui ui, tốc độ cao đấy. 378 lap cho 400. Này à, bắt đầu thua. Thua, bài khỏe đấy. 2299 á. Mày đấu sĩ á. Mình lấy vào mày đừng méo ăn uống đầy đủ nhỉ? Thằng này được ăn uống đầy đủ. 2299 là phải không? Không. Tự đầu chuyển hóa bàn đấu.
Không biết. Ok thầy ơi. Mai sẽ ride a cat. Lâu rồi. 15 phút. Well played bro. Mày lái luôn đấy, lái đừng vua lái racing boy. Nhốt luôn, chết không, ngồi đi, đéo đi à, vào nó kèm rất siêu linh, đéo đủ mana là chết, được không, mà khỏe à, ra đấy cái bài gì với cả Nautilus 2
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল। স্যার নর্মাল আছে প্রেশার, নিচেরটা 80, উপরটা আছে 120। ঠিক।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
খামটা দে।
স্যার এটা কি আশ্চর্য দেখছিস, 1000 টাকা দিল প্রেশার মারতে। তাও
তুই জানিস উনি কে? উনি শহরে অনেক বড় ধনী লোক। এমন কোনো মসজিদ মাদ্রাসা নাই যে উনি দান করেন নাই। এমনকি আমাদের এই হাসপাতালেও ওনার চ্যারিটি হেল্প ছিল।
ও ভালো লোক।
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল। ঠিক আছে, এই ড্রেসটা পরবো, এটা পর।
Nhật. Sao biết? Ra tầm bản thân. Nhớ tụi học chung. Hiểu. Ê, chỉ có Tính nó mới hàng đầu mới Tính. Gặp cái nào được không? Gặp cái nào được không? Hôm qua lần đầu tiên gặp yêu Hiếu ấy. Hôm qua lần đầu tiên gặp yêu Hiếu. Hôm mà sang nhà. Chắc chắn không gọi? Chắc chắn không? Xe kìa mà không ai à? Xe kìa đang nhắn tin. Căng vậy, nhắn tin căng vậy thầy. Tao gặp thằng này liên tục vậy. Phải chấm. Nó khỏe gặp nó liên tục à, cho tao. Đó thì là năm rưỡi về. Thằng này đánh cái đéo mà cũng thua liên tục về chôn búa tử thân mà. Nếu ăn đi à? Chắc không à? Không tin. Không tin nào. Hack tiếc à? Hack tí ao. Rồi ra hack đây. Ra hack 33 tuổi hack đây. Xóa cái này, xóa cái này, xóa cái này đi. Auto mở trứng cho bố. Rồi là con voi à? Cho broccoli 5 mặt thiền cút rất thế nhỉ. Sống tốt 5 round à? Round này xong. Xóa tiền nhỉ? Xóa tiền không? Cùng mày sao? Câu 2, câu 1, câu 5, gì thua gì. Tôi dám nhót rồi. Không quảng. Đây à, tao dốc FPT xong. Sao gần tận 43 máu vậy? 5 round sống 5 round nhỉ? 43 máu sống 5 round mà anh em. Anh nào anh nào anh nào anh nào cháu Hiếu à? Chú Hiếu tiếp đi. Này Hiếu à? Gì giống ngoài ngoài mong Lý à? Hỏng rồi, anh đi rồi, anh đi rồi. Khỏe đấy, tanh khỏe quá, tanh khỏe quá. Làm phép mà chứ. Nào, thử hai chết, biết rồi. Yes, lấy cuối. Ui, ra này. Nhưng mà hết máu rồi. Hết máu rồi, chơi được, chơi kéo rồi. Hết máu rồi. Đừng bố à, sao mai ba hiện thần tài chung bố. Ba hiện thần tài chung bố à? Đó, bố thì anh nổ 5 round kéo rồi. 20 thằng 5 round sống không? Không, anh thử xem có đang có cái gì à không? Cầm đi. Đúng mà xuống. Cầm đi, có chết đâu. Mày thân tai muốn ra mà nổ. Không nhặt được. Bán từ nãy rồi nó mới ra. Bữa ấy tao không xoay tao chết trước lâu rồi. Bữa ấy tao xoay tao mới đép được thêm một chút nữa ấy. Chết lâu rồi. Kéo ra từ đấy một tí cay một chút. Bố à? Tao gặp cái thằng mạnh nhất đấy chứ. Cái thằng mạnh nhất cái sự chôn đấy. Đi ra từ loại 2 anh đã thua rồi. Và nó broccoli. Có hiểu. Nuốt broccoli và tận 2 round nữa, sống 2 round, sống 2 round nữa em. Ai sao mày lại cười nó à